7th. So much is happening that I'm guided to just share an update. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest. Sending you so much love as we're in some incredibly powerful, intense energies coming again from multiple waves, multiple sources. I don't need to get into details. Basically, know that we are clearing at the deepest levels. If you are awake and you're a forerunner and you're feeling heavy, sludgy, toxic, just exhaustion, a lot of intensity, perhaps a lot of physical and emotional pain, and you don't know why, this is why. And you don't need to know why. That's the hardest thing, being human and going through these, even repetitively, even after years and decades. It can still hit you so hard. And usually, again, after an up leveling, um, the crash comes, I call it. And what it is just deeper intensity of purging and clearing because your vibration is going higher. And as you go higher, you clean out the gunkiest, deepest stuff so that you can go even higher. And that's the purpose of all this. That's the gift. That's what we're doing. I know it's exhausting. If you've been on this journey for decades, oh my God. Again, it's just a matter of going through it, accepting, allowing the deepest pain, sadness, grief, despair. It's agonizing. This is torture for those who really have to carry the intensity of eons of pain clearing through the body and their field and the physical and emotional and energetics, all of it. So if you're struggling, I just want you to know nothing's wrong with you. It's not your fault. It just is. And this is where we have to go through what we have to go through. Sometimes it really is so heavy, it takes time. And it's not that you're stuck. If it hangs on for a whole day or longer, just know that it will pass. This too shall pass. It always does. It is so super shitty and awful when it's happening, when we're going through it. But please know that these are the deepest levels of agony, torture, despair, pain. I'm talking so extreme, so painful, so I don't really have words other than it's horrific what's happened in these timelines, what we've had to do and go through. In the inversion, it's truly grotesque. I'm not going to get into details, but the child trafficking, sacrifice, all that is all part of it. And it's really violent and dark and toxic. So just know that's the level of pain, torture, agony, grief, rage that we are moving energetically out, that we are purging, that we are alchemizing just by being here, just by being here. Even if you quote unquote get stuck in it, there's nothing wrong. This is so intense. This is so massive for those who are going through this level of clearing, who are carrying this much. You know what I'm talking about. So it's just reassurance. I want you to know that it is all working out, it is all passing, it is all revitalizing, regenerating, renewing, rejuvenating. And we are too on all levels, the physicality, the energetics, our DNA coming back online. This is really an unprecedented process. It's never been done before, and it is fucking hard on the body and on everything. So when you can't get out or you can't get out of bed or you don't have the energy or the intensity so great that you have to hibernate at home and hide and cocoon, do it. It is okay. It's normal. It doesn't matter how beautiful it is outside. Nothing matters other than where you are. And if you can, practice the breath. Breathe in, hold, and let go. and just keep breathing with full focus, full intensity and attention on the breath. It brings you into the portal of presence, the portal of now, the portal of the true you, your soul, your oversoul, your source connection, your highest self. All that is real and true begins to flow when you come into that purity of the breath, this moment. Remember, only this moment exists. Everything else is fake and false, and soon we will know that. We are working through the heaviest of the heavy for the final purge and clearing, and it's just so much. It's way more than anyone knew or anticipated or could have predicted or known. But we're in it, it's really happening. And there are shifts within our bodies and within our crealities. If we look, if we really just breathe and come into that center, that emptiness, the presence, the only thing that's real, this moment, it is a moment by moment journey and process to the mastery of neutrality, the kingdom, the queendom of freedom, the remembering, the regenesis, the resurrection, the true return of the golden God essence that we are. So when we come into that moment, that is where we really anchor in our truth and our essence. And we remember, and we will remember the things that we've forgotten, the magic and the miracles, that there's so much happening right now. And the intensity of the pain that has to purge can be so intense that it's easy to forget that we do have miracles and we do have magic and things are really changing. Remind yourself of that. Even when they're miraculous and big things, so much is happening. Every day is like weeks and weeks in a day. Sometimes even more. It feels like I know people who have experienced 10 years in a day, and this was years ago. So just know that it's normal to forget and be caught up in the pain and intensity of what's clearing. And then in the mastery, when we're able to, we remember to breathe. We remember to come back to this moment just for this moment, put everything on the shelf, and just come into the now and breathe. Full focus, full attention. Feel that empty presence of purity of everything, that you really are that power, our creator power, the architect, the source of all, the God. That's what we are being pushed to through all this. And we are actually being lifted and catapulted. There are timeline catapults that have occurred and continue to occur because we're just in a really straight up acceleration right now and moving forward. And that is so exciting. That is so exciting. It's called the event horizon, the point of no return, the tower moment. I think there's a term, crossing the Rubicon. It's basically this catapulting, I call it quantum, where you really have to go through this intense purification and fire. And the deepest blocks, okay, we're all blocked in our solar plexus and in our gut, where our soul actually anchors in and is coming into the physical right now. And which is why we have to clear everything, because we cannot rise with all this bullshit and density, heaviness, and the lies. They're all lies. The beliefs has the word lie in it, belief, belie. And that's because it is a lie. Any belief is a program. It's not the truth. It's not what we really are. It's this God, grand order design. So basically, there's been massive blocks, distortions, inversions. There's been mind control programming, especially for the divine partnerships, that has created literally hells on earth for those who are in that. And you know what I'm talking about. And then the forerunners, literally made to feel crazy. Some people have actually had to experience being, in a psych hospital, all kinds of things because of the intensities. But it is truly hell. It's a hell realm here. And so if you're doing this work, you understand. And we have not been able to access the depth of what we're accessing now and anchor in the purity and the highest frequency of what we're able to start to begin to do right now through massive clearing and intense purging. So just know this all works out. It really does. And it feels to me, I can only speak about what I'm feeling, that it's happening soon, sooner than later. I feel big changes by the end of this month, October, and then certainly by the end of this year, because we are just in what you would call the actual shift. That's why it's so intense. So I just want to remind you, and I want to share if this helps you to feel some relief, to know what's actually happening at deeper levels, and use your own insights and discernment. But there are multiple people. This is what starts to happen. This has been happening for a little while for me. Harmonization, synchronization, more so from the inside, always out, but more and more different multiple sources in my external reality are actually posting, like, that at this level of change, this level of shifting and transformation is occurring, and that this is end game energetics that we're clearing up as I realize it for myself and experience it, even though it's a wave and I go up and down, which is just the way the game is structured. It's just part of mastery, it's part of the intense initiations and tests we go through. I am being shown multiple sources confirming, and these are, people I've never seen before. So it's huge. It's really huge, and it's very hard. And that's just the way it is. The pure isness doesn't judge. Just allow yourself to feel everything. Have compassion for yourself, even when you feel like garbage and you feel you're a failure. So that deep program of unworthiness, of, that we suck, we're a fraud, all of those kinds of things, loser, couldn't do anything, couldn't make it, couldn't create, failed so many times, that is clearing at the deepest levels. And that's been totally anchored in our solar plexus and our gut, blocking our soul from coming in more, blocking our own, energetics from flowing, and our vitality and life force. These three survival chakras: the root, the sacral, which is the creation energy, the womb, and then the solar plexus, which is all the emotional stuff in the gut behind the belly button, and then upwards the heart, the throat, the third eye, the crown. And there's many more energetics. This is all part of separation. Truly, when as we return, we'll have no chakras, and it'll all just be one massive diamond, gold and white light, spiraling rainbow rays flow. That's our crystalline, diamond crystalline rainbow body that is coming online, activating through all this. So just know this is huge. It is really amazing, and it's really hard. So just keep your eye on the prize. Keep reminding yourself, even when you want to check out or you can't take it anymore. That seems to be a huge theme right now. And I went through it myself. It's not just me, it's not just us, it's not just you. This is eons of darkness and toxic shit that would blow your mind if you could see what it all was. It's horrific, and it's extremely just disgusting, violent, all the things. It's unfathomable, and yet it happened. So all of that is literally the deepest, darkest stuff has been anchored here and kept it all inverted, kept us inverted, is clearing now. So that, again, we get to go right side up. So, all right, just want to share the update. Just want to share what I'm seeing and feeling, what's coming through. And know you're not alone. You're never alone. This is the hero's journey. The human is the hero. And wow, there's no words for this. But the other side is always beautiful. and we get renewed vigor, a renewed rebirth. This is really rebirth. The 10-10 energies yesterday are all about rebirth and new. And these are the final, the 10-10, 11-11, 12-12, and then solstice. This is it. So just hang in there and keep practicing moment to moment presence. That's how we get through, because then time disappears. And that's, we can't attach to dates and timelines and all of it. I know it's hard because it's like it's been so many times that we thought it was going to happen, and also that we need to know because we can't hang on much more. But you'll be here. You're still here. And it was supposed to happen many times. It got delayed because there's just so much nasty shit. This thing is way more toxic and dark than anyone could know. So we're doing it. We're the heroes. And just know that it all works out because the ascension already occurred. You've already done this. Through these clearings, you're connecting to your true self, your future self, and is coming here to basically merge with you and to raise your frequency. And you are raising your frequency. You're the one. That's the main thing. You're the power. You're the creator. You're the source origin of all of this. And as you remember that more and more, especially through the hells, and just keep taking your power back, keep letting it all release, keep surrendering, let whatever has to happen happen, even when it's horrible and you don't want to be here. It's all okay. Everything's okay. And that's the main thing. All right. So much love. And let's keep going. Let's keep going. Yeah.